We have to make this very clear once and for all to give Manchester United, or rather Jadon Sancho, to do exactly what he's supposed to be doing in the team. Sancho came to Manchester United to play football and not going to social media and trying to teach us what we are supposed to be believing and what we are not supposed to be believing. Jadon Sancho, please. That's not your role. It will never be your role. You are a footballer. You're supposed to be playing football. You're not supposed to be the social media teacher. And I think it is now time for Jadon Sancho to fully focus with his football career, because we know at this point, Jadon Sancho's football career is in that position of dropping maybe 3 or 4 steps down. You cannot tell me Jadon Sancho, if he leaves Manchester United, he'll be joining maybe Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Manchester City, or Arsenal. That will be a pure lie. Luton Town or Bournemouth was actually interested in signing Jadon Sancho in Saudi's Pro League. And that shows exactly the situation that Jadon Sancho's football career is at the moment. Jadon Sancho being selected or not selected in that game against Arsenal doesn't matter at this point. After all, they were battered by Arsenal in that game. And they'll be facing Brighton in the next game. We have to focus in the next game. What happened, happened. And it is now time for Jadon Sancho to be the Jadon Sancho that Manchester United fans will be counting him to score goals. Jadon Sancho joined Manchester United from Borussia Dortmund, and he was one of the best players for Borussia during that time. Ole Gunnar signed the player into the team knowing that he'll be doing exactly what he was doing at Borussia Dortmund. Ole Gunnar left the team and Ralf Rangnick came to Manchester United. And actually, that's one of the worst decisions made by Manchester United in history. Ralf Rangnick came to Manchester United, and I don't think if there is anything he did right in that team. Saying the truth, yes, but if you say the truth, do again the right thing. Show us exactly there is something you are trying to do to make everything right. And again, remember during that time, Ronaldo was in the team, and Jadon Sancho was not getting more minutes to play. And I'm not saying Ronaldo was the reason as why Jadon Sancho was not given more minutes. Jadon Sancho again was not doing enough. Jadon Sancho has been one of these players that since joining Manchester United, his performance has really dropped. He is underperforming and he's doing nothing next to what Manchester United fans are expecting him to be doing for the team. Manchester United fans want to count Jadon Sancho as one of the players that will be scoring goals for the team, but Jadon Sancho is not doing that. Instead, he's going to social media and telling us you are not supposed to believe everything you read on social media. Actually, Jadon Sancho saying you are not supposed to believe everything you are reading on social media is not just telling us we are not supposed to believe what we are seeing on social media. He is actually telling us that Manchester United boss Eric Ten Hag is a liar. When Eric Ten Hag came to Manchester United was all over the place. All these players was really struggling. Sancho being one of them, and he was actually given an off of 2 or 3 months to clear up his mind. Who did that? Eric Ten Hag. And when Jadon Sancho was in the mountains clearing up his mind, these other players were training and doing exactly what Eric Ten Hag wants them to do in the team. We saw the improvement in each and every player. Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw. Tell me, Luke Shaw, one of the players that no one really knows that Luke Shaw is that good in defense line. Wan-Bissaka, the best right now in the Manchester United defense line. And when Sancho came back, Manchester United fans was very eager to see exactly if Jadon Sancho will be scoring goals for the team. But it has not been easy for Jadon Sancho. He is still struggling with his career. Eric Ten Hag signing Anthony into the team doesn't mean that Eric Ten Hag doesn't believe in Sancho's career. Many people are saying Eric Ten Hag is playing Anthony more than Sancho. He is doing that because even though sometimes Anthony seems to be a real joke, is this kind of a player that is not ashamed of what he's doing and is really trying to show what he's capable of doing in football. He is always showing up and is not late for the training or the club's meeting. Anthony is always showing up and is ready to do what Eric Ten Hag wants him to do for him to improve and be one of the best players in the Manchester United right wing. You can also say Eric Ten Hag is to be blamed in what's going on between Jadon Sancho, Manchester United, and maybe Eric Ten Hag situation. Eric Ten Hag is the manager and he is above the players. No one is bigger than the club. Marcus Rashford was dropped last season by Eric Ten Hag in the game against Wolves, and he was in the best form ever. Garnacho was dropped. Then who do you think you are to be above these other players? And I think Jadon Sancho should have actually digest and know that he was actually dropped because of his own mistakes. According to me, I think Eric Ten Hag has been really good for Jadon Sancho. Now tell me, is there any manager who will give you time to go and clear up your mind and defend you during all that time? And also remember, Erik ten Hag is not the first boss to have this late issue with Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho late issue was also seen in the England squad. Jadon Sancho late issue was also seen in Borussia Dortmund squad. Now tell me, Erik ten Hag is wrong, Southgate is wrong, Borussia Dortmund boss was also wrong. It is now time for Jadon Sancho to fully focus with his football career. Anthony right now is out of the team, and I think this is the perfect time for Jadon Sancho to show up and be the player that Manchester United fans want him to be. Jadon Sancho should be among the top 5 players in the squad. He's really good, but he's not showing up. Jadon Sancho is not fighting for the badge. Jadon Sancho is underperforming. You're not going to be relaxing at Manchester United. Yet you know exactly you have very good competitors in the position. Manchester United have Facundo Pellistri. Manchester United have Garnacho. Manchester United have Amad Diallo. Three of the very good, young, talented players. And Jadon Sancho is going on social media and trying to teach us exactly what we are supposed to be believing instead of focusing on how to be the best. Erik ten Hag made it very clear. Jadon Sancho was not selected in that game against Arsenal because of the levels. It is Manchester United and you have to reach certain levels. And that levels, Jadon Sancho was not able to be there. And that's why he was not selected. Simple and clear. Jadon Sancho decided to be the person we should be believing. You are not supposed to believe everything you are reading on social media. I'm really doing good in my training. The same Jadon Sancho telling us he's really doing good in the training is the same Jadon Sancho telling us not to believe what we read on social media now. Jadon Sancho, are we going to believe you that you are doing good in the training? Or we should not believe you that you are doing good in the training? Of course, we are not going to believe you because if you are really doing good in the training, then you should be playing more games for Manchester United. I'm not saying Jadon Sancho is not doing good or Jadon Sancho is not a good footballer. He is one of the best footballers. I think it is now time for Jadon Sancho to figure out exactly what he's supposed to be doing for him to be among the starting 11 in the Manchester United team. Let us know what you think exactly about this Sancho Erik ten Hag Manchester United situation in the comment section down below. Do you think Jadon Sancho is right or you think Erik ten Hag is getting everything wrong? Like this video and please, the last time I checked, 90% of you people haven't subscribed to our channel. Now tell me, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Subscribe to our channel. We will see you on our next one. Till then, stay safe. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Jadon Sancho is not a good footballer. He's one of the best footballers and that's why he's playing for one of the biggest football clubs, Manchester United. What I'm trying to say in this video is we have to really forget what happened in the last few days. It is now time for Jadon Sancho to show Manchester United fans what he's capable of doing in football.